Right now, millions of older adults are taking blood pressure medication that may actually be doing them more harm than good. On-screen text, millions at risk, and they don't even know it. And the scariest part, their doctors told them the numbers were fine. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what the research actually says about the ideal blood pressure for adults over 60. And the number they gave you in that office might be dangerously wrong. On-screen text, stay until number 4. This one is critical. Cut to B-roll. Blood pressure cuff being applied. Subtle tension music begins. I've spent years reviewing cardiovascular research and working with the latest guidelines from the American Heart Association, the SPRINT trial, and leading geriatric specialists. What I'm sharing today is backed by real science, not opinions. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what number to aim for and what mistakes to avoid. On-screen text, based on AHA guidelines plus SPRINT trial research. For decades, doctors told patients that 140/90 was acceptable, especially for older adults. But that guideline has been revised. Today, most cardiovascular experts agree that for adults 65 and older, the target should be closer to 130/80 or below. Why does this matter? Because every extra point of systolic pressure above your target increases your risk of stroke, heart failure, and kidney damage, silently over time, magnifying glass-tilted left surprising fact. 130/80 is now the gold standard, not 140/90. White heavy checkmark simple fix. Ask your doctor, what is MY specific target range based on current guidelines? Most people only worry about high blood pressure. But here's what most people don't know. If your pressure drops too low, especially below 100/60, your brain isn't getting enough blood flow. This causes orthostatic hypotension, meaning when you stand up too fast, you feel dizzy, lose balance, or in the worst cases, you fall. Falls are the #1 cause of injury-related deaths in adults over 65. Magnifying glass-tilted left surprising fact. 1 in 5 seniors on blood pressure meds has dangerously low readings. White heavy checkmark simple fix. Rise from chairs slowly. Check BP both sitting and standing. Did you know that most strokes and heart attacks happen between 6 a.m. and noon? That's because blood pressure naturally surges when you wake up. It's called the morning blood pressure surge. And in seniors, this spike can be extreme. If you're only checking your pressure at the doctor's office in the afternoon, you are completely missing this window, magnifying glass-tilted left surprising fact. Morning surge can spike 30+ points above your normal reading. White heavy checkmark simple fix. Check BP at 7 a.m. daily before coffee or medication. Warning pattern interrupt. But number 4 is where things get really serious. And most cardiologists won't tell you this in a 10-minute appointment. This is the one that should keep you up at night. Decades of research now link chronically high blood pressure, especially in your 50s and 60s, directly to dementia and memory decline. When your arteries are under pressure, the tiny vessels feeding your brain become damaged. Over years, this quietly shrinks the areas of your brain responsible for memory, decision-making, and personality. The Alzheimer's Association now considers high blood pressure one of the most preventable risk factors for cognitive decline. Magnifying glass-tilted left surprising fact. 60% of dementia cases may be linked to vascular damage from BP. White heavy checkmark simple fix. Lowering BP by just 10 points can reduce dementia risk by up to 15%. Here's a big mistake many seniors make. They stay on the same dose of blood pressure medication for 10, 15, even 20 years without ever reviewing it with their doctor. As you age, your kidneys process medication differently. Your body composition changes. The dose that was perfect at 55 may be dangerously strong at 72. Magnifying glass-tilted left surprising fact. Many seniors are on outdated prescriptions that have never been reevaluated. White heavy checkmark simple fix. Request a full medication review every 12 months. No exceptions. Never ignore lifestyle, because the research on this is stunning. 3 habits alone can reduce systolic blood pressure by 10 to 20 points each. 1. Walking 30 minutes daily. Even slow walking lowers blood pressure within weeks, equivalent to some medications point to. Cutting sodium below 1,500 milligrams per day. Most people eat 3,400 milligrams daily. That difference alone can drop pressure by 5 to 8 points. Point 3. Deep sleep, 7 to 8 hours. Poor sleep raises cortisol, which spikes blood pressure. Never underestimate this. Magnifying glass tilted left surprising fact. Walking beats many beta blockers in long-term BP control studies. White heavy checkmark simple fix. Walk plus low sodium plus 7 hours sleep equals a powerful, drug-free triple effect. Warning pattern interrupt. And now, point 7. This one affects every single person watching right now, and almost no one talks about it. Studies show that up to 30% of people have blood pressure that is falsely elevated, only when measured at a doctor's office. This is called white coat hypertension, and it's causing doctors to prescribe medication that those patients do not need. The solution is home monitoring. Check your pressure in your own home, seated, calm, at the same time each day. And bring that log to your appointment. Point 1 reading at the clinic is not enough. Never let a single office reading define your entire treatment. Magnifying glass tilted left surprising fact. 30% of hypertension diagnoses may actually be white coat syndrome. White heavy checkmark simple fix. Keep a 7-day home BP log and share it with your doctor. I want you to stop and think about what uncontrolled blood pressure really means in practice. IT means waking up one morning and not recognizing your own grandchildren. It means losing your balance on a simple walk and never fully recovering. It means your heart working so hard for so long that one day it simply can't anymore. These aren't scare tactics. These are the real outcomes of ignoring numbers that are easy to fix if you catch them in time. The good news, you now know more than most people twice your age about this topic. That knowledge can save your life. Here's your simple 5-step action plan. Starting today, buy a home blood pressure monitor under $30 at any pharmacy. Check every morning before medication. Aim for 130/80 or below, and ask your doctor about your specific target. Request a medication review, especially if you've been on the same prescription for over 5 years. Walk 30-minute daily, cut salt, protect your sleep, like your life depends on it. Because it does. Keep a 7-day BP log before your next appointment. Don't let one office reading make all the decisions. If someone you love is over 50, please share this video with them. It takes 30 seconds, and it could genuinely change or even save their life. And if you want to know the 2 specific foods shown to naturally lower arterial pressure in seniors, I'm covering those in my next video. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop a comment below. What's your current blood pressure reading? I read every single one. End card. Subscribe button plus next video teaser thumbnail. Suggested next video. 2 foods that melt arterial plaque. Cardiologist explains.